Okay, everyone, without further ado, let's get this interview underway with Andrew Kreimer at Algonell. He's a data miner. Here we go.
Hey.
Hi, Andrew. Nice to meet
Hi
you.
Dale.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you for your time today.
Thanks for having me, Dale. How are you?
All right, I'm doing great. I was interested when I saw you on Twitter, what you did. Of course, that word algo's in there. I read a bit of your bio. Can you tell us a little bit about your early journey into the trading world
Sure.
and what influenced you to get involved and to where you are now? A little bit about your journey, Andrew.
Sure. So my journey at the FX market begins in 2009. I was introduced to the FX market by some local broker, and I immediately was hooked. I started to read a lot of books, articles, trading manually, and demo accounts, real accounts. After that, in 2012, I was introduced to the automated trading. I decided to participate in MetaQuote's automated trading championship of 2012. So I coded my first expert advisor and finished 25th out of 451 participants.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very interesting. And later on in 2013, while studying towards my bachelor's degree in computer science, I was introduced to data mining, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. And since then, it was clear to me that my FX trading should be done using computer science principles and integration of data mining and artificial intelligence. So basically, for the last 3 years, we have been working on a proprietary trading algorithm, which is now almost complete. And
so are you guys money managers, or do you lease out your algos for people to trade? What's your business model like, Andrew?
So our business models currently is just providing trading signals and professional services in the fields of data mining and FX trading. So if you want to trade with data mining models, integrating Java and machine learning algorithms into your trading, that's what we do, basically.
Okay, so tell, for people, including myself, define data mining and its significance in trading.
Yeah, so it's very important to mention here that FX is the biggest market, but it's also a huge market in its amounts of data. So we've got historical data, we've got indicators, we've got the news, we've got opinions, we've got all of those hashtags that you see about currencies and assets. All of this is data that should be analyzed while you're trading. So data mining is about the non-trivial extraction of knowledge from massive amounts of data. And in FX, we've got both huge amounts of data, and we cannot analyze them manually. So we use data mining principles and computer science principles and machine learning algorithms to do the heavy lifting for us.
Okay, and that gives you what? Some type of footprint of significant price levels in the market by doing this?
Yeah, of course. So basically what we do is we classify trends. Our idea is to classify trends in every available time frame.
You think you could give us a visual, Andrew? Share your screen. I think we talked about this. And
yeah, of course.
A picture speaks 1,000 words, and
yeah,
it'd be better for our viewers to have a visual example of what you're talking about, and it would help me too.
Can you see my screen?
Got it.
Great. So here is a case study, okay? So we've got simple data, which could be just saved from, this is MetaTrader 5, okay? So I can use Control S, save the data. What I've got here is the timestamp, okay, hour of entry for the trade,
Yeah.
open, high, low, close, and volume. So here what I actually created is some artificial classes. Well, class is the variable that I'm willing to predict. In our case, what I would like to know what is the next close price for the timestamp that I'm trading. Or here I created a simple class which reflects the movement in the price for, the movement of the price in terms of pips. Is it going to be 25 pips up, down, or is it ranging? So let's load the data to Weka. Weka is an open source platform from data mining and machine learning. And you can basically apply machine learning and data mining using Weka. So let's load the data. Okay, and before even starting the mining, I just want to have a look because our visual ability is super high. We must use it. So here we've got some data. As I said, we have the close, the open, high, low. And let's begin by trying to predict the next close price. Okay, the $1 million question. So timestamp, sorry, I'm going to remove it. Okay, so it's not unique enough for me. I'm going to remove it. And let's just have the next close. Okay, volume is too artificial, and it's regarded here as is reflected here as the number of ticks per time frame. So I'm going to remove it because it's not the real volume. And now let's just apply several classification algorithms. Okay, so advanced traders and expert advisor creators are very familiar with neural networks, okay, which we also have here in Weka. And let's just try a different classification algorithm as the random forest. So basically I have created here a trading model, okay, with a correlation of almost 1, and we can see that we are trying to predict the close price, okay. So this little slip here is reflecting the change in the close price, indicates that we almost can use it on our trading because the pip, okay, so this is the 4th digit, it's right, the pip is a bit
so the higher the reading, the higher the reliability.
Yeah, of course. So basically it almost could be used, okay, but let's try something else, okay. So let's load the data once again. I'm removing time, I'm removing volume, and let's try to predict what is going to be the direction of the price, the trend. Okay, so is it going up or down? So once again, let's take a look on the data. Here we can see that the hour of entry, it's almost equal in terms of up or down. So we know that the market is most of the time is ranging. So let's once again try to predict the trend. I'm gonna start with random forest. So we can see that the classification rate is pretty, like tossing a coin.
Right.
It could not be applied to trading.
What's your threshold? What do you look for? 50 is not good enough. Coin toss isn't good enough. What are you looking for? 75, 80?
Yeah, 75, 80, 90. Mm-hmm. As higher as better. But 50% is like tossing a coin. It's not. So let's try another.
I have a bull and bear coin I could FedEx to you.
Sorry?
I have a coin that has a bull on one side and a bear on the other side.
Yeah.
All right, I'll FedEx it to you.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
not.
All right.
Okay, so we have seen that predicting the close price or the price up is a bit hard. So I have created an artificial class for predicting the direction of the price in terms of pips. Is it going to move 25 pips up, down, or is it ranging? Okay, so once again, I'm left with our open, high, low, close, and this is a trinary class. Let's see it again. So here we can see, in terms of entry, we can see that most of the time the price is ranging. Okay, once again, those are the entries for the out, okay, for up, down, and ranging. Given open, high, low, close, I want to predict what's going to happen to, suppose this data set is for a euro dollar, okay, hourly. So let's start with the simplest classifier, naive Bayes. Okay, so we begin with 84% classification rate. Okay, so we've got here something to play with. It could be applied for trading. Let's use a better classifier. Let's use the k nearest neighbors. So here we can see a higher classification rate. Okay?
Yeah.
And let's make something which is less of a black box. Okay? Let's gonna use a random tree. So here we've got almost the same classification rate, but a classification model which could be, like visualized. Here I can create a visualization, and I can drill down, start having the record, the data for the current hour. I can predict the next entry. I can start in here. It starts with low. Okay, so you decide whether the price is below or above, and then you drill down till you've got the decision. And we can see here that using this model, we've got 88% of correct classification. So definitely it would be a trading model that I could integrate into my expert advisor, test it, and trade with it.
Okay. Interesting. Probably a little bit above my pay grade, but I could. And is there any? There is still a little bit of human discretion in here with you, because you're the ultimate decider. It's not on autopilot.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It could be used as a decision support system, but here we've got a scientific confirmation. So regarding your trading, is it a pattern recognition or just technical or fundamental? You could have a look at the classification tree, the scientific model, and just have a confirmation. Yeah.
Okay.
So and notice that how simple is the model creation. So it's using open source software. It's available to all. You can integrate the Weka API into your code and integrate Java into MQL, which is pretty unknown, and just use it for trading. Most of the traders are well familiar with the neural networks, and here you've got implementation for all of the well-known machine learning algorithms. It's not bounded, okay? So you can do whatever you like with the data, and that's basically what we do. We explore the data, we look for different trading algorithms, trading assets, and indicators, and a lot of attributes that could be applied for the classification and prediction.
Okay. So how would people that wanted to learn more about getting involved with you, how would they go about that?
So definitely you should visit our site algonell.com.
You want to show it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So here basically you can find all about us. You can see the technology, the tools, okay? All of the tools we use, as Weka I showed you here.
I was going to say you sounded like a mad scientist, and that's your tagline: "Trade like a scientist."
Yeah,
Great.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And here it's very important to know that algorithmic trading or quantitative investment today is regarded as, some VIP party for the big investors, the big traders, and the big institutions. And we want to.
And how costly it would be to build one.
Yeah.
So that's that's a misperception.
Yeah, so here we want to, like a contradiction to what is going on. Here is a different kind of algorithmic trading. We do not rely on latency or your location or your trading machine should not be like a supercomputer, or it's just could be done with simple PC, open source software, just a better exploration of the data, and just applying computer science principles. It's really all about trading like a scientist. So here we've got some content on, like introduction to FX mining, as I showed, and you could open a trading account with us, and you could join our trading signals provided by MetaQuotes for MetaTrader 5 and MetaTrader 4. Also for advanced traders who could help with integration of machine learning algorithms into your trading. Well, just visit our website and you're gonna.
Okay, so you have an introducing broker arrangement with the people that open accounts with you?
Yeah, of course. Okay. We trade with Forex Time and FXCM Alpari and FX Choice, and yeah.
Okay, we could, so you're there for a piece of the spread on your trading signals?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Just for full disclosure. Well, a lot of people, it's not, of course. Some people just sell signals. And, people have their accounts elsewhere. So I really appreciate this. It was nice meeting you. And can I get just switch off track? Maybe it's a little bit of a coincidence. I hope you don't mind, about this treaty between the Western powers and Iran. And I know how your prime minister feels about it. Would you mind telling me how the person on the street in Israel feels about this? And I'm sure there's a mixed opinion, but is it better than nothing or worse than nothing?
Well, I prefer to not comment on this.
All right. I've noticed that coming out of people I've interviewed from your country. There's really, there's kind of a fear of expressing yourself and talking about your opinions because people feel it will affect their business in that region. So, is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, some people don't even want me to say where they're, where they're trading from or geo. I find that interesting, at least with all the problems we have here in the U.S. I'm not afraid, even though the NSA knows everything I'm doing, to disclose the location. But I want to thank you for your presentation. That is, I will admit, above my head. But Floor Trader once said to me, Dale, be a machine. And definitely this is a way to take all your emotions out of your trading by having it backed up by data mining. So
yeah, of course.
It was nice to meet you, Andrew.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me, Dale.
Okay, good luck and good hunting.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. People are afraid to talk.